Hi, my name is Melissa and I'm here today to talk a little about food allergies and little ones getting food allergies. I want to tell you a little about my journey with my son Zane. Zane was 2 years old, is 2 years old right now, and when he was first born, the first 4 or 5 weeks of his life, we noticed he had pretty severe eczema up and down his legs, very bad cradle cap. I brought him to the doctor, and the doctor basically said he had severe eczema, so they put him on all these different hydrocortisone, all these different creams. And it did get better, but slightly, and it would last, and the minute he would go off the medicines, it would get bad again. This all happened until he was about 1, and we took him to a breakfast place, and he had a little taste, the tiniest bit of taste of eggs, and instantaneously from head to toe he broke out in hives. It was the most unreal reaction I've ever seen. At that point I knew that it was a little more serious than eczema, although eczema is very serious, and I took him to the doctor, and we set him up with an allergist at Boston Children's Hospital. We arrived when he was about 13 months, and they did all these skin testing for all these foods, and we found out he was allergic to fish, peanuts, any tree nuts, and eggs. They did blood tests, they did skin tests. On a 13-month-old, it was a horrible, horrible experience, but we found out a lot of information from that. So we went forth, and as a parent with a kid with food allergies, it's extremely, extremely challenging. I have to watch every little packaging that I buy or take into the house. I have to make sure it does not contain any nut products. I think that's the hardest part about the food allergy. On the blood test, it showed that he had a Boston term, bad food allergy to peanuts, very bad peanut allergy. And at that point I was like, well, how bad? And they told me that basically he should not even be around it, he should not smell it. They don't know, but the blood test showed a very high level of an allergen, which is scary to a parent. So now when we go to birthday parties, we have to bring our own food. We have to make sure everything has no peanuts in it. It's very challenging, but he's healthy, he's thriving, he's a 2-year-old, and he's doing great. We got some great news. Just last week we went back to the allergist for his 2-year checkup, and they repeated the skin and the blood testing. We found out he's no longer allergic to eggs, so he can have egg products now, which for a parent for a kid with a food allergy, it's a step in the right direction. We still have a long way to go. It's a constant battle every day. It takes me a while to make sure all the food is good for him to eat, but it's the life. And so if you have food allergies, if you have kids with food allergies, be sure to get them checked out. It's a very serious condition, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed my story.